This doesn't mean you have to unnaturally change who you are. Instead, it means that you can develop and showcase your best qualities in a genuine and appealing way. In today's video, we will explore principles from Stoic philosophy, an ancient school of thought that helps us live more fully and meaningfully. We will guide you on how to make an impression and attract women by controlling your emotions, demonstrating patience, and living according to your values. In today's dating world, it's not just men who take the initiative in relationships. Women also have their own standards and desires. Come along as we reveal 10 strategies for attracting women's attention and earning their desire to be in a committed and meaningful relationship. In order to ensure that you don't miss any of the videos in this series, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Most importantly, though, don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments section below with your opinions on these techniques or your personal experiences. Using Stoic psychology in your interpersonal interactions, getting input from the community, and having daily conversations about it will help us all become better versions of ourselves. So let's get started on the path to becoming the best versions of ourselves. First and foremost, learn to control your emotions. It's normal to place people you like on a pedestal, but this can be harmful. Women become disinterested in you if they perceive you to be overly eager or reliant on their attention. Instead, aim to be the cool, collected center of your own universe. Let's say you've recently met someone you truly like. Your natural tendency may be to give her all of your attention and make her the source of your happiness, but this strategy frequently backfires when you reveal too much about yourself and make her the center of your happiness. You unintentionally signal that you are overly invested, which can make you appear less attractive because it suggests a lack of other options and a sense of death. To avoid this, maintain a sense of mystery and independence. Show her that she is not the only source of your happiness by pursuing your interests and hobbies, instead of letting her rule your emotions and your happiness. Spend time with friends, focus on personal development, and engage in the activities you enjoy. When she observes that you lead a rich and fulfilling life outside of her, she will become more interested in and drawn to you. For example, if you enjoy hiking or playing an instrument, make sure you keep doing these things and even occasionally discuss your passion with her. When she sees that you have interests and a life that isn't all about her, she will begin to view you as a valuable person with a variety of options. Furthermore, managing your emotions entails not responding rashly to circumstances. For example, if she cancels a date or doesn't respond to your texts right away, don't become angry or frustrated. Instead, respond composedly. Recognizing this emotional stability will set you apart because it shows that you are not readily influenced by outside influences. Women are drawn to men who possess emotional fortitude and resilience because they want a man who can handle stress and who doesn't give up easily. By living up to these Stoic ideals, you not only become more attractive, but also demonstrate that you are a complex, well-rounded individual. Controlling your emotions isn't about being cold or uncaring, it's about being a well-rounded person. When she notices that you have multiple sources of joy and are emotionally stable, she will start to view you as a prize worth chasing. This change in perception can cause her to treat you more respectfully and with admiration, as women are drawn to confident men who have emotional stability. Remember, number 2, turn the tables on her and pursue you. Being a Stoic means that you have to constantly work on improving yourself and your goals as a man. This dedication to self-improvement will not only improve your life, but also alter the dynamics of your relationships. For example, if she believes you're a lazy man who doesn't put in much effort, it could have a negative effect on how she perceives you. Women are drawn to ambitious men who have a strong work ethic. If you're always available to her and spend all of your time with her, she may believe you lack ambition, which is not a sign of a manly quality and could be a major turnoff. Instead, learn to prioritize your professional and personal development. This doesn't mean you have to work around her all the time or ignore her entirely. Finding a balance between your personal and professional goals will show her that you appreciate them both, and it will also demonstrate to her that you value her. And proving that you are a man of purpose and ambition, you will inevitably grow more appealing. Women are drawn to guys who know what they want and don't hesitate to pursue it. They respect their strength, tenacity, and capacity for juggling work and personal obligations. Living your values also means upholding your morals and refusing to compromise them for other people. For example, if honesty is one of your core values, then you should always be honest in your interactions, even though this can be challenging. This consistency fosters respect and trust, and when a woman sees that you are steadfast in your beliefs, she will respect you more and feel secure in the relationship. Being disciplined is another component of embodying your principles. A Stoic man exercises self-control and resilience. Show her that you can overcome obstacles and setbacks with grace and determination. Whether it's handling a challenging situation at work or conquering personal hurdles, your ability to maintain composure and focus will impress her. It's also important to take the initiative to further your personal development. Always strive to better yourself, whether it's by picking up new talents, maintaining your fitness, or pursuing interests that add meaning to your life. This not only shapes you into a well-rounded person, but also maintains the relationship vivacious and captivating. Share your interests with her and inspire her to follow her own interests. This reciprocal development promotes a closer bond and appreciation at the end. Accept the Stoic idea of leading a morally upright life. Be the greatest version of yourself and prioritize your goals while still letting her know that she is an important part of your life. This balance will make her want you more because she will notice the special combination of ambition and attentiveness that you provide by upholding your morals. Stop chasing affirmation. You will not only draw a lady who appreciates and admires you, but you will also lay the groundwork for a solid, long-lasting relationship. One of the biggest mistakes a lot of guys make is trying to amuse the person in front of them all the time out of a constant need for affirmation, which can be detrimental to their self-respect. In the framework of Stoicism, self-respect, and inner peace, keep in mind that you are not on stage entertaining an audience. You are not someone's source of amusement. Calm and quietness are prioritized, keeping your own values and ideals over treating women as an audience you need to impress. When you seek approval from others, you give up control over your own emotions and well-being. Picture this situation. When you're out on a date, you should avoid becoming needy or insecure by adopting a stoic demeanor, and instead try to make her laugh or agree with everything she says, in the hopes that she would like you more. Be at ease and self-assured in your identity without needing permission from others. Women find confident, grounded men attractive. They don't want a man who agrees with everything they say, as that shows a lack of inner strength. This may seem paradoxical, but the truth is that women want to win you over. They respect a man who values his integrity and sticks to his convictions. Think back to a time when you were in a conversation and, rather than agreeing with everything you said, you respectfully expressed your honest opinion. This kind of authenticity is appealing because it demonstrates your contentment with who you are and your preference for real connections over fleeting approval. Exercise awareness and introspection. Concentrate on your personal objectives and interests. When you are sincerely involved in your life, you radiate an alluring natural confidence. In a practical sense, women are drawn to men who have a strong sense of self and who don't rely on others for validation. This means doing things that boost your confidence and sense of worth, independent of other people's opinions. Some examples of these activities include pursuing hobbies, being passionate about setting and achieving personal goals, or spending time with friends and family who encourage and support you. When your happiness and sense of worth come from within, you're less likely to look for it outside. Additionally, practicing self-discipline is a crucial aspect of Stoicism, which can aid in this respect. Ladies appreciate a man who is confident in himself, who doesn't sacrifice his morals for transient approval, and who is steadfast in his convictions. In conclusion, give up looking for validation if you want to build a relationship that lasts. Be a man who appreciates himself, is at ease in his own skin, and upholds his moral principles. This Stoic approach will not only make you more appealing, but it will also result in more meaningful and rewarding relationships. Women will naturally gravitate toward you because, number 4, they will believe in your skills. Remember, true confidence originates from inside. Self-belief is a core value not only in life, but also in Stoicism, or the philosophy of Stoicism. Being self-assured and confident is essential to leading a moral and satisfying life. To fully live up to this ideal, you must realize your value and realize that it comes from inside rather than from outside approval. Imagine you walk into a room with the confidence of someone who knows their worth. How do you think others will react? They'll probably be drawn to your self-assuredness and start treating you with the respect you deserve. You need to internalize the belief that you are the prize. When you see yourself as valuable and worthy, others will naturally start to see you that way too. Let's use an illustration. Imagine yourself at a social gathering where you are meeting new people. If you go in thinking that you are not good enough, you will probably come across as insecure or too eager to please, which could make women think you are not confident and therefore not attractive. However, if you walk in thinking that you are the prize, your demeanor changes. You stand tall, speak clearly, and interact with people confidently. This self-assured behavior is magnetic and attracts people, including women. Think about another instance from the workplace. If you go into work believing that you are capable and valued, you will probably be more confident to take on difficulties and do a better job overall. As in relationships, when you see yourself as valuable and set the standard for how you expect to be treated, women will notice and will naturally start chasing you because they recognize your worth. This kind of attitude can also lead to promotions, recognition, and respect from your colleagues. It's critical to keep in mind that having a healthy feeling of self-worth is more important than being conceited or believing you are superior to other people. Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius claimed that the quality of your thoughts determines how happy you are in life. When you view yourself as the prize, you increase your sense of value and, as a result, your level of happiness. Living by this notion entails taking care of yourself and being respectful to yourself. Engage in self-confidence boosting activities such as working out, taking up a hobby, and creating objectives for yourself. Consider your advantages, and number 5, your choices have a significant impact on relationships. This principle perfectly aligns with Stoicism, which values decisiveness and clarity in men. Being able to make decisions confidently can make you more attractive and desirable. When you adopt this Stoic principle, you not only enhance your relationships, but also improve your overall quality of life. Start viewing yourself as the prize and watch how it transforms the way others perceive and interact with you. Imagine yourself going on a date with a woman who embodies the Stoic attitude of taking responsibility of your life and activities. Rather than being uncertain or undecided about where to go, take charge and make a solid decision. If you plan ahead and do some research beforehand, You can find a nice place that fits within your budget and that you think she will enjoy. By doing this, you demonstrate the thoughtfulness and preparedness that are highly valued in a Stoic approach to life. For example, if you plan to have dinner at a cozy, intimate restaurant that serves her favorite cuisine, she will appreciate your effort and confidence. This small act of decision-making can have a big influence on her opinion of you. Taking the initiative demonstrates that you are proactive and reliable traits that are highly attractive to women. When guys don't make decisions, it forces the woman to take the lead, which may give her a false sense of empowerment while she might feel like the prize. This echoes the Stoic teaching of focusing on what you can control and taking responsibility for your choices. This dynamic has the potential to tip the scales in a negative way, because women want men who can take the initiative, make decisions, and stick by them. It also demonstrates the strength and dependability that are essential to the Stoic philosophy. By making decisions with confidence, you also avoid the trap of being quickly taken in by her or becoming her girlfriend too soon. Instead, you stand by your principles and show that you are a serious person. This kind of inner strength is magnetic and will naturally draw her towards you, making her chase you. Stoicism teaches us to be unwavering and unaffected by outside factors in relationships, which translates to not being too motivated to win others over or satisfy them at the expense of your own principles and tastes. When you make choices, you show that you value yourself and assert your presence, which in turn increases your value in her eyes. Therefore, remember to make decisions that matter in every area of your relationship and adopt the Stoic philosophy of taking charge of your life. You'll notice how this changes your interactions and enhances your attractiveness. Be resolute and strong in your decisions and observe how she is drawn to your dependability and strength. This method improves your relationship while also fostering a stronger sense of confidence and self-worth that is consistent with the fundamental principles of Stoicism. If you're still with us at this point, please pause and leave your comments below, or just type "My decision matters." Let's continue to move on to number 6. This tiny deed signifies your commitment to a journey of thorough personal progress. Request favors. Think about this. You've been receiving 6. Request favors to get to know someone special and to have a more meaningful relationship. One effective but easy approach to accomplish this is to request a tiny favor. Although it may seem paradoxical, let's examine how this operates and why it completely conforms to Stoic ideals. The dynamics of your connection change in a subtle but significant way when you ask someone for a favor. Asking for a small favor from her gives her the chance to invest in you, which can make her feel more connected and valued. This phenomenon is known as the Benjamin Franklin effect in psychology, which states that people tend to like others more after doing them a favor. Moderation and intention. You don't want to appear weak or dependent. Stoicism encourages us to be independent and calm, so when you ask for help, make sure it's something little and sincere. For instance, you may ask her to suggest a nice book or assist you in selecting between 2 possibilities for movies. She can easily accomplish these kinds of favors, and it won't appear like you're reliant on her. Here's a real-world example. Let's say you're at a coffee shop and you notice that she knows a lot about different coffee blends. You could ask, "I'm trying to explore new coffee flavors. Do you have a recommendation for something unique?" This not only shows that you value her opinion, but also starts a natural and engaging conversation. It's important to balance this approach. If you ask for favors all the time, it might come off as a huge turn-off. Women are drawn to men who are capable and independent. Therefore, let these qualities shine through. Ask for favors sparingly and always return the favor. For example, if she recommends a book, you could share a great movie suggestion in return. Additionally, make sure the favors you ask for are appropriate and respectful. They should be straightforward and natural. In other words, asking for favors should be a tool to establish rapport and show appreciation for her input, rather than a crutch to lean on. Adopt a Stoic mindset by being balanced, thoughtful, and composed. By doing this, you'll naturally create an environment where she feels valued and intrigued by your genuine interest and independence. For example, asking her to help you choose a gift for a mutual friend is thoughtful, but asking her to run an errand for you might be overstepping. Keep in mind that the objective is to generate chances rather than force her to perform tasks for you. This strategy can gently strengthen the link between you and her, increasing the likelihood that she will pursue you as she recognizes the strength and authenticity in your character. Number 7. Deep talks. Meaningful exchanges and mutual regard. Let's explore this crucial idea of having in-depth talks, which can improve your emotional connections with women and increase their likelihood of pursuing you. This is in perfect harmony with Stoic principles, which place a high value on understanding and genuine connection. When you're on a date, for example, start by asking open-ended questions that encourage her to tell you more about herself. If she mentions that she's a lawyer, don't just stop at the standard, "How do you like your job?" Instead, find out why she chose to become a lawyer and ask her what motivated her to pursue her career. She is asked to discuss her journey and her passions in response to this question. That brought her to this point. You can also ask her about her personal history and childhood, inquiring about her early years and asking her about memorable experiences that shaped who she is now can reveal a lot about her upbringing and values. She may tell you about how her parents' commitment to hard work and dedication inspired her to become a lawyer, for example. This not only reveals her values, but also demonstrates to her that you are genuinely interested in her as a person and not just someone to go on a date. The act of genuinely and profoundly connecting is consistent with the Stoic principles of genuineness and significant communication. Deep conversations also activate her mind, encouraging her to think about and share her experiences and memories. Stoics believe in understanding others deeply and connecting on a level that transcends the mundane. By doing this, you demonstrate that you are a thoughtful, attentive, and respectful individual, qualities that are naturally attractive and can make her more inclined to chase you. Remember that it's not just about asking questions. It's also about actively listening, responding with empathy and curiosity, and showing her that you are engaged by following up on her answers and sharing your own thoughts and experiences. This mental engagement can lead to a subconscious bond that makes her feel more connected and trusting towards you when she sees that you are genuinely interested and surprised by her stories. It also shows that you are paying attention and valuing her words. Embodying these Stoic principles in your interactions can help you build deeper, more meaningful connections that make women feel valued and understood. This emotional depth can be incredibly attractive and naturally encourage women to chase you in search of the genuine connection that you offer. Number 8. Your mutual exchange will make the conversation richer and more enjoyable for both of you. When speaking with a woman, good communication is essential, since poor communication may cause things to fall apart very quickly. Confidence is essential. Talk confidently and forcefully, but don't feel obligated to accept everything she says. Instead, develop your own opinions. Think over your statements and communicate in a clear, considerate manner. Consider the following situation. When you join a group conversation at a party, rather than just nodding and agreeing with everything said, take a time to consider what you actually believe. Then, share your viewpoint with confidence and respect. When discussing favorite travel spots, for example, and everyone is raving about Paris, but you had a great experience in a less well-known location like Kyoto, Tell your story and explain why Koto stood out to you. This not only demonstrates that you have your own opinions, but also that you can contribute meaningfully to the conversation. Finding a balance is key to being a successful communicator. Dominating the conversation is not necessary. It's important to listen intently and then meaningfully contribute. For instance, if someone shares a personal story, acknowledge it and connect it to something significant in your own life. This demonstrates that you're paying attention and can connect on a deeper level. Don't say too much or too little, especially in a group setting. Additionally, using Stoic ideas to your communication might have a big impact. The Stoics advocated for self-control and reason. Before you speak, stop and think about how your words will affect the discourse and whether they will add anything worthwhile. This thoughtful approach not only conveys your intelligence, but also your respect for the conversation and the participants as individuals. Ladies, hone your social abilities. When conversing about a recent film, for instance, go beyond simply stating whether you enjoyed it or not, and instead discuss what you found significant about the plot or characters. This demonstrates depth and intelligence. Engage with everyone around you. Make clever jokes. Effective communication involves both speaking and listening. By paying close attention to what the other person is saying, you can convey that you respect their opinions and feelings. Imagine you're on a date and she talks about her passions or struggles. By honestly listening and thoughtfully answering, you create a connection that goes beyond surface appeal. This fosters trust and rapport, making the other person feel understood and valued. Nonverbal cues or body language, eye contact and facial expressions are another crucial component of communication. They influence how your message is understood. To project confidence and warmth, stand tall, make eye contact, and smile warmly. These nonverbal cues often convey more than words can. In Stoicism, the emphasis is on speaking only what is necessary and meaningful, which means avoiding gossip, trivial chatter, and pointless arguments in favor of positively and constructively contributing to conversations. If a conversation becomes negative or unproductive, steer it toward a more meaningful topic. Guidance through perceptive questioning or presenting a thought-provoking concept. To sum up, Stoic communication also entails empathy and understanding. Even if you disagree with someone, try to see things from their perspective. This doesn't mean you have to change your mind. Rather, it means you acknowledge and respect their viewpoint. For example, if a friend shares a controversial opinion, rather than dismissing it right away, ask them to explain their reasoning. This demonstrates that you're open-minded and willing to have a respectful conversation. Confidence and successful communication go hand in hand. Lucidity, awareness and compassion. By living according to these values, you'll not only improve your interactions, but also develop into someone who naturally draws women's attention and admiration. Speak with purpose, listen intently, and offer value to conversations. Speaking is only one aspect of communication. It also involves comprehending, building relationships, and improving the lives of those around you. Accept these Stoic principles, and you'll discover that meaningful and long-lasting relationships are drawn to you. Keep up a feeling of enigma. Maintaining a sense of mystery can be incredibly alluring. While it's important to be open and communicative, you don't need to reveal every detail about yourself immediately. Let her discover you gradually share bits and pieces of your life, leaving some things to her imagination. For instance, if you have a fascinating hobby or an interesting story from your past, hint at it. Without divulging everything, this will pique her curiosity and make her want to learn more about you. Imagine telling her you once traveled to a remote village in the mountains, but you stopped there, not giving away the whole adventure. she'll be intrigued and eager to hear the rest. Additionally, having your own space and time to pursue your interests and goals can add to the mystery. It shows that you have a fulfilling life, independent of her making you more attractive. For example, if you're passionate about painting or writing, dedicate time to these activities without feeling the need to constantly explain what you're doing. This demonstrates that you have a rich, full life that she might want to be a part of from a Stoic perspective. This strategy fits well in. By retaining a feeling of mystery, you exemplify the Stoic ideal of inner strength and self-reliance, and demonstrate that your pleasure and fulfillment are not dependent on her presence or acceptance alone. Stoicism encourages us to be self-sufficient and content inside ourselves. This mystery isn't about playing games or being dishonest. Rather, it's about fostering a genuine curiosity and interest. When you reveal parts of yourself gradually, you give her the exciting experience of discovering who you are over time, which can be far more captivating than laying everything out front. Think of Marcus Aurelius, who found strength in his own thoughts and reflections. He didn't reveal all of his thoughts to everyone, but kept a part of himself reserved, creating a deep, intriguing personality. Similarly, by being somewhat reserved and not sharing every detail, you cultivate an aura of depth and intrigue. Be sincere and talkative, but allow her to gradually reveal the intriguing facets of your personality. This balance will draw her in and foster a more meaningful relationship, which will compel her to pursue you and learn more about you. 10th, in relationships, patience is the key to everything. When you're talking to someone you're interested in, you take your time, listen more than you speak, and demonstrate genuine interest in what she has to say. Patience is not just a virtue, it's a cornerstone. Whether you're navigating more complex situations or just having a simple conversation with a girl, patience is essential. This method is based on Stoicism, which teaches us to restrain our emotions and maintain composure under duress. When you show patience, you project strength and confidence. For instance, in a heated argument, you can pause, take a deep breath, and respond sensibly rather than responding defensively. Maintaining self-control like this might make you more appealing by earning respect and appreciation. Men who can keep their cool are noticed and valued by women because it shows maturity and dependability. Additionally, patience is a sign of a man who has self-control, which is highly regarded in Stoic philosophy. The Stoics hold that mastery over oneself is the source of true power. A man who is able to restrain his emotions and resist acting on impulses is viewed as strong and reliable. This type of emotional stability is very desirable as it demonstrates that you are not readily influenced by outside events. Consider this. In a society where many people act impulsively and according to their feelings, a guy who exercises patience becomes a symbol of strength and stability. Women are naturally drawn to this because it gives them a sense of security, because they know they can rely on you to handle situations with grace and wisdom. In addition, patience fosters deeper connections because it allows you to truly understand the person you're with. This is a rare quality that women find incredibly attractive. Remember, a man who possesses patience is a man who has everything a woman wants because he doesn't act on emotional impulses, which is a hallmark of masculinity. Women often act on their emotions and speak from the heart, but they deeply respect a man who can balance his emotions with reason, because this balance is what makes you stand out. In contrast, men who lack patience and act impulsively are frequently perceived as immature and unreliable because they allow their emotions to control them, leading to rash decisions and unpredictable. When you embrace patience, you embody a fundamental Stoic principle, the capacity to remain cool and calm under pressure. This makes you more attractive and robust than when you exhibit unstable behavior, which can turn people away. Because they respect your steadiness and self-control, women will pursue you. Your ability to navigate life's obstacles with grace and wisdom draws them in. Knowing that you won't be easily moved, exercise patience in all facets of your life. Whether in relationships, conversations, or achieving personal objectives, follow your patience, and you'll discover that it not only enhances your attractiveness, but also gives you a deep sense of strength and serenity. Women will be drawn to your unshakable self-control and impressed by your ability to remain composed. We sincerely hope that you have gained valuable insights into how incorporating Stoic principles can improve your relationships and overall quality of life. As we conclude our journey through ancient wisdom and its application in modern relationships, we would like to remind you that every interaction and step you take toward personal development will bring you closer to becoming the best version of yourself, a version that is genuinely attractive and deeply rooted in meaningful values. Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. We now turn the spotlight to you, our viewers. If today's content spoke to you or provoked new ideas, please show your support by hitting the like button. You won't know how much it helps, and it motivates us to keep creating content for you that improves your life. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos, which might hold the key to your next major breakthrough in relational or personal growth. Whether it's a reflection of a personal experience or simply a simple affirmation like "I'm attractive," please leave a comment below. Your participation builds a supportive and encouraging community for everyone who visits our channel. Don't stop here. View the carefully chosen videos on your screen as they delve deeper into the themes of Stoicism, self-improvement, and lasting relationships. To continue your journey towards a more fulfilled and respected life, click on a video. Keep in mind that Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions. Rather, it's about using your inner strength to live with intention and integrity. Thank you again for watching, growing, and being a part of our community. Until the next time. Continue to embrace the Stoics' wisdom. Continue to pursue excellence in all facets of your life and foster fulfilling, genuinely transforming connections.